Alrighty, welcome back. Thank you for joining me. We're going to dive into a quick collective reading today. Let's dive into the energy for the collective reading today. Close to Halloween. That moon is actually squaring off with the sun today, so it's the first quarter moon, I believe. It's definitely a quarter moon, so there's like definitely a change. We're definitely at the precipice of big change. So let's see more for the collective. You could have moved away from certain friend groups, people around you. You could be a woman who has like darker features, or you could do dark shadow work or something like that. You've rejected something because it wasn't protecting you. It could have been somebody arrogant or boastful around you, but they could have had good. They could have had something. They're carrying around a weapon. But there was just something unjust here, I think. Tell me more, Sag. Oh, okay, maybe it's Sag, but sorry. I just did a Sag reading. Check it out if you want. Old man sideways. This could have been someone older. Tell me more for the collective. Your career. There's something about like justice regarding your career. You're gonna get good news, especially if you did move away from like a certain toxic, like dynamic lifestyle group mindset. I don't know. There could have been some kind of issue there. Potentially, doesn't have to be. There could be a new attitude you're taking on as well. I think you're cleaning house, so to speak, or what do they say? Isn't that like a phrase like cleaning house or getting your house in order? So that could be relevant. Yeah, you definitely decided not to persevere, maybe with somebody arrogant around you or somebody who's very loud, dominating, aggressive, maybe even could have been like a bully energy. But there was not a wish granted there. Maybe you realized it wasn't your wish. Yeah, there was just too much personal sorrow, especially if you've dealt with like issues regarding like your social connections. Looks like you're going to have victory in your career. So even if something wasn't successful in one area, it's actually a good thing. I'm seeing this like maybe like a bridge fell apart, like it crumbled, but it's kind of like it was a cheap, shitty bridge anyways. So we're gonna build a bit better bridge anyways. Like it could have been like a temporary kind of thing. Yeah, new job or raise here. So you could be like overcoming somebody or somebody's projections or happiness and well-being. Yeah, you're definitely elevating out of any kind of like sorrow or sadness, great happiness. Wow, confirmation on confirmation. So let's get some. I don't want to keep this reading too long for the collective energies, messages for the collective. Freedom, leap, Uranus. So this could have been like divine inspiration, could have been like Aquarius energy, could have been dealing with an Aquarius. That doesn't have to be. um, yeah, you could have been dealing with like external people. I feel like you gave them like an ego death or something, or maybe somebody was forced to put their pride aside. They could have been very vain. You're so vain, you probably think this song is about you. Don't you? Don't you? Angel Michael, anything else? It's like breaking away from things, not being afraid to go your own way. Isn't that a song as well? Third eye, clarity. It's like you're beginning to see something very clearly now. Wow, you're coming out of some kind of dark night of the soul. You're doing the shadow work. You're integrating. You're coming into your power, and this is giving you greater clarity. You're letting go of the past. Yeah, especially if it wasn't giving to you. And maybe you have a man or a masculine around that's in regret about this potentially, but there is some kind of growth. You're having victory, especially in your career specifically. Yeah, epiphany, breakthrough on the bottom. Your dreams could also be coming true at this time. Three. Yeah, strength, empowerment. Wow. Okay, anything else for the collective? I think you could have closed out a cycle of control tactics that somebody could have been employing on you. Yeah, there's no commitment here. There was no stability or faith, I heard. Somebody could be watching you do this, watching you come out of some kind of like you're coming into joy on joy on joy, right? Like, so I don't know what that's about. Yeah, self worth. You have greater self worth. So let's get some quick collective messages for the collective today. If this is your reading, you're moving quickly ahead towards growth. You're moving quite quickly. Like you're unencumbered, you're free. It's giving like Spirit, right? That movie. Yeah, Six of Wands. Wow, this is literally success. Wow. Temperance, alchemizing anything situation into more strength and power. You could be like really learning how to like work with energy or chi energy, or you could be like, using energy balls or whatever like that, charging things. Or you're just like naturally like alchemizing or somehow like transmuting the energy. This person could have caused a lot of conflict with you also potentially. So could have been Gemini. There's a message out I didn't notice. Don't enable them. Very interesting. So maybe you're just not enabling anyone or somebody. So let's see, collective. You could be getting like a sweet treat or something, like a pumpkin spice type, I don't know, treat or a baked good of some sort. I'm just saying. Or cinnamon could be relevant, or nutmeg. It says they're not healed enough for you. So it says they aren't recognizing the role you're playing. So they could be just crying a river. It's giving that Justin Timberlake song. I think it's like Cry Me a River. Wanted to ruin your life. God damn. The Last King of Scotland. This is a movie about like a dictator who is extremely abusive. Very scary movie. I suggested. It's great. It has James McAvoy, I think his name. He's a Scottish actor. And it says they are abusing their power. Yeah, so this could have been somebody abusive, just like The Last King of Scotland, like that movie where he's like, it was about an African country and a dictator that took power there, and how like he became friends like with this politician, but the politician didn't want him to leave the country, so he was like trapped, like he couldn't return home. Transmute evil eye into more good. I really see you doing that. Family pattern of fathers sexually abusing their children, so be careful. Warning. Maybe this was like, a pattern that maybe like repeated in your ancestors' lineage that you needed to close out, that you needed to like really make strong choices. I hear. It says trying to change your life script. So rewrite your own script, right? This person could be watching you because it's like not working. You need to do grounding. So you're continuously grounding and you're still in position. So I'm going to end it there. Thank you so much for being here. Please hit like, subscribe. I think you're really anchoring in a new opportunity, especially regarding work. Or the bag, like just increase abundance, things like that. Like you could be like using affirmations or talking to your spirit team constantly about like welcoming it in. Like, please align me, dear guardian angels and guides, to wealth consciousness, to abundance. What state, what lessons do I need to learn? What energy do I need to let go of to align myself with that happiness, with that joy, and just emanating it outwards, right? Enjoying yourself, especially with Venus and Libra right now. It's a great time for pleasure. We have a full moon, super moon coming up, I think on the 4th or 5th of November, which is in Taurus, ruled by that Venus, right? So Taurus rules feeling good, wealth, abundance. It's a full moon, so it's like a kind of a culmination. The pizza is cooked. Here you go. Would you like a slice? Kind of energy. So thank you so much for being here. Please hit like, subscribe, and get a personal through the Buy Me a Coffee link, or leave a tip through there. And if you stayed this long, let's get you actions. Your highest timeline from Angel Michael for the collective. Someone thought you were dumber than you were. Yeah, you changed your perspective. Tell me more. Could have been a King of Wands. This could be this older man. Tell me more advice. Move towards a new beginning. New beginning in money. Ace of Pentacles. Something long term. Yeah, there's something about money. You could be a Queen of Cups, or you could have water sign placements. You could be very caring, feminine kind of presence or energy in general, even if you're not a woman. But thanks for being here. Please hit like, subscribe, and get a personal and all that jazz. Take care.